Alrighty. Good afternoon, everyone. It's lunchtime. I got Genshin, and we have the sad abyss. I am going to take a step into the abyss in a little bit on my main account. Just because I do want to see. I did see somebody yesterday basically strong arm through with Nuvolite on the second side. They just did what I said I would do if I was going to try to do that, and that was throw Sitlali into the team. They, however, did a P Amber Sitlali to get the extra healing for Farina, and left Kazuha. I kind of want to see if I can get away with using Shalonen, but the only issue with me doing that is that Sitlali's artifacts kind of go meh, because Shalonen has Cinder City. Nah, that's not the button I wanted. Ooh. Ah, yes. Not that I'm rolling on anything. Although I am sad I don't have Venti for this abyss. Alright, oh, right, we gotta do our artifacts first. Let's go back here. So yeah, I'm not too quite sure how I'm gonna do the abyss. I do kind of want to strong arm with Nuvolette to see if I can. I heard Alhaitham is fine. I'm assuming it was Alhaitham Hyper Bloom, so using like Xingqiu or Yelan. And not the spread aggravate, but I could be wrong on that. I unfortunately didn't get to see them do that. Oh my god. Eyelash, get out of my eye.
Laid bare. Everybody stand back! Get to work! See Laline, eat Papa, get him!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in...
Hi, Ann. How you doing? Nope. Nope. What's that face for? Think I hurt my leg. Other than that, okay? Oh no!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Show no mercy! You two!
You were doing fine, thing.
Freeze!
Trying to see what the model is looking at. I don't know why she was doing that. That's, of course, ER, which is shit.
Overruled! Everybody stand back! Let's fulfill our pact! See Laline, eat Papa!
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, I fixed it. I can reset it. Because I noticed her, like, looking all the way to the right, too. So I was like, why are you doing that? Like, it had to have been because the camera followed my hand when I was trying to get the eyelash out of my eye. Which, by the way, I failed at. It's still kind of there. Nope. Not really. Not for EM. Well, I take that back. If I had Mualani on this account, that actually wouldn't be that bad. But crap baskets. It's way, way too easy to do the battle pass in this game in comparison to Star Rail. Like, Star Rail goes kind of fast, but not as fast as this. Can I get... I can. Okay. Did you want me to make you a pot of coffee later, hun? Your leg may be a salt thing? You think you had too much salt? Actually, that would kind of make sense. We've been eating like kind of shit. Except for yesterday. Yesterday's dinner was good. Coffee would be good? Okay. Not enough salt, actually. Huh. I am so chilled right now, it's not even funny.
Lady Bear. Teamwork is dreamwork. Show no mercy. Get to work. You two. Time to end them.
Dodge this.
Actually, very chill that it's putting me to sleep, and I hate it. No, I do know I did sleep kinda bad last night. More than likely because I was chilled and didn't even think about that. Alright, before I make promises to actually step into the abyss, because that is the intent that I want to do right now, just to see what I can do with my normal teams, and then just go back in later to finish it out and whatnot. It all depends on if the remote play is going to cooperate. like that. That can't happen in the Abyss. Otherwise, like I said, we'll be on the second account as well, all depending on how this goes. And we'll continue building Veresa. As for the resin on my main account, I don't quite know what I'm going to do. I could do the bosses, actually. Do my 3 bosses. Actually, you know what? It's probably a good idea if I do the whale. And hopefully get the ones from Navia. Excuse me. Because at floor 12, I might have to use Navia on top side. We did upgrade my Navia a little bit. I do wish she had some more crit rate, but she has a ton more crit rate than she had before, so... And by a ton, I mean by like 10 points-ish. Because I don't even think she was at like 50 with the original goblet she had.
Another test subject.
I'm going in! Show no mercy! Fulfill our pact! See Laline! Eat Papa! Get him!
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Come on, stop chugging. Other than being a little bit chilled and tired, I'm doing okay. Like I said, I think I got too chilled last night and didn't realize it, so I was like kind of restless and not sleeping too terribly well. One day I'll sleep like a normal person. But not too much going on right now. Did you just struggle to climb onto a barrel?
Incoming!
Okay, I can only assume Sitlali was the one that killed this one over here. Because that thing was not anywhere near Arlecchino. And she didn't do a charge attack towards him until he was already dead. Almost left a thing of slime behind.
Take me up.
All right, almost done. Last stretch here. No. Ba, ba, ba.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
I don't know what the camera did there. Ugh. I should also check my Mora now that I'm thinking of it. I was doing a little bit of ley lines. Since I don't really need any talent books right now. To rephrase, the characters that I'm using, I believe I actually have enough for official.
What's the hurry?
Kuki had enough to at least crown her skill? Question mark? I know I was surprised by how like much I already had. So
What's the hurry?
Transfixed. I'm going in. Get to work. Show no mercy. Eat Lalud. Eat Papa.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
Look at me. Just once more.
I got like nothing off of her. I think that's the first time in a while I've only seen like 2 drops. Arlecchino, down. Like, I'm not even jumping to that. She's just like latching onto it. What the hecky? Check my Serenity teapot. Oh yeah. I meant to actually say something about this when I went onto the second account, but I obviously did this backward, quote unquote
This realm is
backwards.
truly
I decided to do this first because the abyss might take me a hot minute. Realm Depot. So for a while, I was like, I want to be able to use the CDs. How the heck do I do that? Right here. This and this are the music players. I had no idea they were specifically bought from Tubby. I thought they were a crafted one. And when I didn't see it in Tubby's shop, I thought it was something on the field. So out in a chest somewhere. Turns out, no, I'm just dumb. Am I all done? I can be all done. There we go. All right. I will be right back. I'm just gonna hit the bathroom really quick, and then we'll see what happens in the abyss. Yeah, I don't need to bring up my BRB screen. I'll be right back. All right, double checking. Yes, OBS is behaving itself. I'm back.
If you ever have it.
All right. I gotta remember to go do my reputation too. Yep. Okay. Do I just wanna... Well, that's a question. What do I got? I do have a transient. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. Just to ensure that I can trade my stuff in.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Add extra
Ad
applesauce.
Astra.
All right. No. My character's cryo-related reactions, a shockwave will be released. The opponent's dealing true damage. Okay. Alright, this just has an ass ton of enemies, right? Okay. So this was the issue I was gonna run into. Because Arlie's gonna be absolutely useless on the Pyro Slimes. Nuvolet's gonna be useless on the Hydro Slime. If I bring the Nuvolette team topside because he has better AoE, specifically because of Kazuha, Kazuha can swirl, which is fine, but I would be heavily just relying on Kazuha and Shalonen, and those two don't swirl, don't do anything together. So Arlie topside would actually make sense because all I have to do is not use her skill to fight the Pyro Slime. And then I would have Cryo as well, because I would have Sitlali and Kaya. It's a graded beast. And then the Fatui. I mean, Nuvola should be able to be okay on the Electro one. He should just be able to go through the shield. But we'll see. I honestly don't know. Gonna pretend to do something to stay off my life a bit longer. It's floor 11. Kazuha Blender will do fine. I mean, yeah, it's I don't really, well, I have the blender. Cause like the other thing I could do on that top side for Arlie is just take out Kaya and put in Sucrose. But we're gonna stay tried and true. We're gonna see what my normal teams can do before I have to change them up. Just because it's what I'm comfortable with. So Lolly, Kaya, Arlie, and then Kazuzu, Riri, Nuvi. We'll see. We'll see what this does. Like, this is where I know. Oh god, I'm gonna have shit cards, aren't I? Well, that card does absolutely nothing for Nuvolette. I'm dumb.
Not you two. Time to end
Don't get frostbite.
Come on! Come on! Let's go.
That was fun.
strike a pop. Bring it.
As one with wind and cloud.
Settle down.
Kazuha missed.
Wind strike.
Shower me with praise.
Really?
But the mountain's veins boil.
Silence.
Okay, this was the one I was like, Okay, we got crit. That's good. All right, Benny, you can still do your burst for the attack up, and that'll help Kaya.
Everybody stand. Get to work. Fulfill our pact. Eat Laline. Eat Papa.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Show no mercy.
Cool it.
Kaya will do
So
burst. All right, I gotta do Bennett.
Dream work. Fulfill our pact. Show no mercy. Not you two. Time to.
Don't get frostbite.
I'm going in. Get to work.
What's the hurry? Dodge this.
This is.
Oh my god. I was on Kaya.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Wind strike.
Oh.
Adorn mine.
Bow your head. Your journey ends here, Lord the of tides Sand. Beckon. Your sacrifice is ready. The golden
Let engraved names echo.
And this was the Fatui on the second side. Another crit. Beautiful. I have no burst here. Sorry, Arlecchino.
Adventure time! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Show no mercy! Seat Laline! Eat Papa!
Freeze!
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of the...
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
This is where you fall. I'm going in! Let's light it up! Show no mercy! Get to work!
Oh, this is bad.
Laline! Eat Papa! Get him!
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
Why? Why so many enemies?
Let the world come alive! Strike.
Wind strike, clouds high. The birds
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Why so many fucking enemies? All right. So this was where I had to think. Like, I want to see if I can strong arm Neuvillette on the other side. I need Citlali to do that. It's for Venti fun, yeah. Yeah. I'm not a Venti haver, though, and I'm not gonna pull for him just to do that. So, all right. So early on the first side. Do I go my original team? I do not know how well that's going to work. Oh, god damn it. I forgot the first side had Dude Bro there. All right, then what do I do? Or is this when I go Sans Shield on Arlecchino and take Shalone in? On the first half? No. On the second half, I could possibly do that. I suppose we can try that. I know Emily can rip apart the seahorse. I guess we can try that. That would leave Arlie's team alone. So We can try that. Alright, Kaya. No. Where are you? Nahida. I don't think I took anything off, right? Oh. Full. You were there for Battery Girl and nothing else. That one's better. And she has got a crit rate piece, yeah? No, she's got crit damage as well. But you could take Sing Cho's. And this is... That's actually not terrible. The only other one I could probably give her for something good is Fischl's. Yeah, okay. Your crit damage could be better, but I don't gonna care too terribly much. Just as long as some kind of damage comes out.
Everybody stand back! Show no mercy! Get to work! Suffer the wrath!
Oh my god, I'm dumb.
Cool it.
I am so fucking dumb.
Overruled! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Show no mercy! Get to work! See Laline, eat Papa!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare! Fulfill our pact! Get to work! Teamwork is dreamwork! Suffer the wrath of evil! This shall not be my fate.
Are you kidding me? Fucking Bennett! If I do Zhangling, I need to reconfigure Raiden again. Well, the problem is if I don't put in Zhangling, I don't have the Pyro Resonance for Arlecchino. She might not need it. I don't know. No, I want Ahita here. Funny thing is, I don't even think that blessing's gonna help Arlie, but we'll see.
Overruled. Hear the echoes of Bengali. Fulfill our pact. Get to work. You two. Time to.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh my god.
Fulfill our pact. Show no mercy. Seek Lalin. Eat Papa.
Dodge this.
Oh my god, I can't hit it.
Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of the.
What's the... Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Get to work. You two. Time to.
Dodge this.
Bring it.
Behold, the abyss has come.
Shine down. Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song.
Let the mighty be humbled.
This may hurt a little.
Good job.
Stop.
The truth shall set you free. Hear ye the word of joy.
Grow, grow, grow.
Grace be upon you. Peace and hope find you.
Oh my god, Gain, stop it.
Silence. The truth shall set
And it fucked up his charge.
This may hurt a little.
Stop it.
Hey,
May I present?
settle down.
Yeah, no, this team sucks.
An oversight on my part.
Let the world come alive! There is no escape!
The tides beckon.
Fuck you, seahorse. Yeah, no. So there's a big issue with Arlie. It's very apparent that she either doesn't have pyro resonance or Bennett. Hmm. What's on the second side again? Okay, I don't know how Navi's gonna deal with those. Tulpa might be fine. Okay, honey. Just try to baby the leg a little bit. Alright, the sad thing is I think Navia technically needs that too, but... Alright, let's try. Instead of Bennett, we're gonna take Shalonen. I don't necessarily need Zhongli here. Well, I am really at a loss. You can tell that I really focus on two teams because I'm comfortable with them. Alhaitham doesn't seem like he's going to do very good on the top side. More specifically because of the middle floor than the first two. Or first and last, I should say. If I have Shalonen, it kind of defeats the purpose of having Zhongli, I think. Well, what if I do... Would Dea be okay to do that there? And still get the Pyro Res? We can try that. I do need to fix, Shanglang. Take back your shit. I did not take that off of you, okay. Actually, I do think that is yours. You still had your helmet. She took, Xingqiu's. Yeah, now you're gonna take Xingqiu's. Huh? Oh wait, haha, that's... Derp. There we go. Okay. And then Navia. We'll try it. We will try it. I have no idea how this is gonna work.
Letting brave names echo. You asked for
Wrong
it.
button.
Eat this! A proper send-up! From the speed, this one's got your name on it! This one's got your name on it! Ah! Feeling lucky?
Ha! Yeah. Let the mountain's veins boil.
Cha! Watch out! Hiya!
god, I'm lagging. I am lagging. Oh god. Well, crap.
Buckle up. Everybody stand back. Show no mercy. Get to work.
What's the hurt?
Transfix.
And I did it again.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Show no mercy. Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's
Witness my rise.
Be upon you.
get to work.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I gotta figure out the C worse.
Everybody stand back.
Laid bare.
Let's light it up. Show no mercy. Get to work. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh, I barely did that. All right.
Nice and spicy. Feeling lucky? A proper send-off from the Spino. Feeling lucky? Tap. You're toast.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Coming at ya. Nah. This one's got your name on it. Ha! Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Let's get it on. Ha!
This one's got your name on it.
Come on, do your thing. Thank you.
Booba, get them. Feeling lucky? Fire! Well, with this one's got your name on it.
Bring it. Letting brave names echo. Book alive. Ah!
Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Fire! Well, out of the frying pan, into the fire. Hey there!
Hi.
Watch out! You're toast! Feeling lucky?
Wait, did you seriously make it so I can't get up there? Bitch.
Transfix! Show no mercy! Not you two! Time to end them! Everybody stand back!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Fulfill our pact! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of me! I'm going in!
Dodge this.
Fulfill our pact!
Cool it. Ha! Ha!
I'm just gonna barely miss this. Fuck you.
Let's get it on!
Luma, get them!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Feeling lucky? Fire! Well, with rocks. Feeling lucky? Ha! Attack, nice and spicy. Eat this!
Look alive! Ha!
This one's got your name on it.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Feeling lucky? Where'd that come from? Ha! An axe frying pan into the fire!
You're dead meat! Bring it!
Fire! Well, you're toast! Booba, get them! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hiya! Ha-ha! Hey there! Ha!
Letting brave names echo! Let's put it on! Hi!
Nice and spicy! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Ha-ha!
Oh.
Adventure time! Off we go! Laid bare!
Show no mercy! Fulfill our pact! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Everybody stand back!
Freeze!
Overruled!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in
I'm going in! Ha! Show no mercy! Fulfill our pact! Not you two! Time to... Huh? Everybody stand! Get to work! Fulfill our pact!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
All right, not too bad, not too bad. I just need to clean up the second floor. So not too bad. I don't exactly know what to do for the second floor though. Cause like I mean, is that how you would strong arm was with Nuvi? I don't know. I don't know. I will come back to that. I will brainstorm with hubby and see what he thinks. Navia definitely was the better choice for the top side. Having just the double resonance for Pyro is really good for Navia. So again, that also could be a skill issue on my part. But I will say that is the first time I've cleared the Abyss without using Nuvolette. So that's saying something. I want... Not that. How did you hit that? I was over here. Alright, let's just open up the fodder. Oh, cool. We get the new set now. Physical damage. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Attack, which is absolute shit. That could be okay. That's crap. Yay! Yeah, one more star. That's actually not that bad. Alright, I will be right back. We'll do a little bit of stuff on the alt. So be right back. There we go. So yeah, that wasn't. It's not too bad. It still sucks because, you know, when you heavily invest in characters and stuff like that, like I did a lot of vertical investment on Nubalette specifically because he is my favorite, and Arlecchino. Uh, yeah, Alhaitham, I'm kind of curious on Alhaitham, but again, I'm not really that great with him to see how he would do, but, you know, he at least has some investment towards him too. Like I said before, I've been trying to make sure I have a DPS of every element, so this kind of thing I can maybe, you know, avoid. I think Chaska might do okay. I'm not gonna test it on this account just yet, because I would have to go through Thor 10 as well. But I think Chaska might do all right on the second side. And then first side, you know, frankly, I don't actually know what I would do on the first side for this account. Because, like, Mualani is going to be absolute trash. Oh, actually, no, I do know. I'm stupid. We're going to build Varesa. We have Varesa here, so... That was OBS just randomly turning it off. Because I tested it when I came back to make sure that it was going. So I don't know how much of anything I said people heard. I don't know why OBS is randomly turning off my fucking microphone. Because the weirdest thing is when I had the microphone separate, the one that actually kind of crapped out somehow, and I don't even know how, it never did that. It never did that. Also, gotta give myself a pat on the back since the remote play decided to chug during chunk of that too.
Let's run.
And I didn't lose anybody because of it. Hello.
Locked on. Locked on.
I can still... Let me try.
I got 35 out of 36. The second floor actually, I missed by like 5 seconds, I think. I was watching, I think it was Limbo Sauce. And if anybody hasn't checked out Limbo, please do. He does viewer abysses and stuff like that. So it's actually really interesting the compositions he comes up with to try to actually 36 star. He actually mentioned that this abyss specifically wasn't very well designed. When you look at the blessings and stuff like that, it's like, well, there is no like really good cryo off field or anything like that. There is. It just depends on your composition. Because like I said, I use Sitlali and Kaya. And they worked very, very well for Arlie, and they will work very well for Malvika as well. But he mentioned that it felt like the top side is catered to Navia, which it totally is. Problem is that stupid mecha. Because she didn't do great against that thing. That's what was taking so long. But because I don't want to try to do the hop up with the characters to climb up, I'd rather just get up there with one of the Natlan characters. My team comps are kind of limited. Because I would need either Sitlali, Auroron, or Shalonen to get up there. And they're the ones I have leveled. And I will say leveled as a very loose statement. Because my Auroron on that account is only level 70. And when it was just like, oh, I need Bennett on both sides, well, who could I replace Bennett with? And it's like, oh, well, you could use Eon-san. Your Eon-san's level 80. That should be fine. None of my characters move. That's the biggest issue with her. None of the characters move around enough to trigger the buff. Alhaitham can do it, but you have to be good with the timing to make sure you can plunge, which I'm not. What do you mean? It's just aim up and shoot and just get dropped down. Yes, but when I can't see the floor, I'm overcompensating and then I get hit. So yeah, we'll just try to clean up that floor and see if we can get that star. I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, since I have the stars on the first floor, that means I could just conserve energy to make sure I have all my bursts. Oh.
Strike a pop!
Yeah, now my brain is thinking charged with Arlie.
Hard-hitting exclusive!
Open fire! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire!
So I'm honestly looking forward to Escoffi and Skirk at the very least, and I know, again, I've said this multiple times too. Blank blank. My Risley is C0, so he's not going to be optimal anyway. But at the very least, if I don't get Skirk, like I lose 50-50 or something like that, I would, one, have Escoffi for whenever she reran, but two, I could also try utilizing Escoffi with other characters like Risley or even Kaya. Like, I'm kind of curious to see if she meshes with Kaya at all. Just to see. Like, I'm glad I got Veresa on this account, because otherwise the plan would be to just hold out for Malvika, which is kind of still the option here. I do want to try to get, what's his face? Aoife. I was just like, what the fuck is his name? So yeah. But like, because the other thing too was if we didn't get Veresa, like Forrest had mentioned, it's like, okay, if that happens, then you pull Escoffi and then go for Skirk. But the problem is that's a quote unquote higher investment for a free to play, just because I would be all right, I'm guaranteed, but it still could take me 80 pulls to try to get Escoffi, and then get 80 plus pulls trying to do 50-50. Which is what I'm dealing with on my main at the moment. But again, my main at the very least potentially could utilize her in some capacity, whereas this account I don't think can. Oh, I said I was cold and now it's hot in here. Took almost to the end of stream for that to actually warm up in here. Or for me to warm up, I should say.
Locked on!
That was interesting. But I am proud of myself for that abyss. This is considered to be one of the hardest abysses, if not the hardest abyss to date. And I can see why.
Take me up!
When you are absolutely cock-blocked from using one of your best characters, yeah. Now, granted, I did watch somebody use Nuvolette. They just had Sitlali and Kazu with Farina on the second side. But I think they were using Race the top half. So in this instance, it would definitely be Arlecchino going on the top half. Bennett just doesn't feel like the play, though. Like, that fucking Tulpa, like, she got hit because when she got hit, she got vaped.
Let's run.
And just outright died.
Bullseye. Take me up. Open fire. Bullseye.
I don't know what it was with me playing early today. I know damn well she's the one that needs to go first. Well, you could put her on the first button so your rotation is, in order. That's true, but for some reason, I always put the DPS on the bottom because they're the last ones to come out. So Early's like the only one that I really got messed up with today, and I don't know why. I do not know why. Do do do. Now, I'll also attribute Navia not doing that bad because I did up her artifacts. As shitty as the freaking Sanctifying Elixir can be and how it rolled, she needed that. She needed the little more crit rate that provided.
Open fire.
Oh, that guy's just dead. Oh, what a boo. I was trying to avoid the cooking. Camera, I don't know what it is with you lately, but please stop. You're just wanting to zoom in for, like, no reason.
Let's ride. Take me up.
Seriously though, Chaska rerun when? I really want her on my main. Because honestly, like, Mobica's alright, like, fun-wise. There's something silly and fun about just doing donuts. And she's broken as fuck. But out of all the Natlan DPSs that have come out, Chaska's been the most fun. There's nothing complicated about it and stuff like that. And she actually can have a multitude of teams because of the way she wants to be played with like the rainbow bullets and stuff. So it's definitely more of my liking, despite being a bow. Do I have stuff on my main for her? Not really. I'll probably end up using the crafted bow. Or, you know, all depending. I probably would try for her signature. I guess that would probably be who she runs with. Because I don't think lightning's going to strike twice for, hey, here's something as bad as the Vortex Vanquisher running with Tome of Eternal Flow. And me getting the weapon in 10 pulls. In one single 10 pull. Alright, we want you. No. Yes? No? No, that's Crimson Wedge. You? You. Alright, let's get our 3. Because again, we're going to be using Noblesse probably on Eonson, since we're going to be running Shalonen.
Go! You're free now!
Breaking news! Hold that pose! Ha!
Half-life before Chaska could get a first shot off. Anyone remember what was in here before? I actually honestly don't remember. Attack? HP. With attack percentage on it. Okay. We thumbs up that. I wish it had attack and ER on it, but we do thumbs that up. Since she will be on Fabj.
Strike a pose!
Time to say hello. Farewell!
Hard-hitting exclusive! Smile!
Bullseye! Open fire!
Whee! Pew! Okay, we got an attack one with ER on it. An attack stands on set with nothing. That sucks. We are not going to be using that. I think I have one more.
Go! You're free now! Not too far now!
Truth bomb!
Bullseye!
Pew. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can do that. That's why I left the condensed. Okay. So the condensed resin needs to be used on Verace's talents. Remember the thing I wrote down on the calendar and then my microphone stopped working? That's a crap one. That's crap. And, I mean, maybe, but I don't really need the set, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Okay. So let's go and spend our normal resin. Na 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 land. There you are.
Gonna be epic!
I'll bring my seasonings!
How dead are you guys? You guys are alright.
that in the bud. Time to pull some weeds.
Dear God.
Committed to memory.
Huh?
You're toast.
Everybody stand back!
And Shroud. I hear everything.
This way, Fruit Loops. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Make yourselves at home. Hey, yeah.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Okay, I don't remember you being this stupid yesterday.
Boba, get them.
And Shroud. Oh, dust.
And I just got killed. Ugh.
Back! Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy. This way, Fruit Loops.
Bleh. Bleh. Alright, I want to try something. Can I go way back here and not aggro? Yes.
Gonna be epic!
The doctor will see you.
Huh?
Boba, get them.
One with nature.
Eat this.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Mind the side effects.
Huh?
The doctor will see you.
As one with wind and cloud.
Remember, health comes first.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Hey, yeah.
Mind the side effects.
The doctor will see you. Nice and spicy.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's
Wind striker. Clouds high. The birds come.
Boba, get them. At the frying pan, it's
Mind the side effects.
Yeah, that was better. That was much better. Alright, one more run.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
your toast. Nice and spicy.
As one with wind and cloud.
Seems like an emergency.
I'm going in!
Clouds high. The birds.
Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Mind the side effects.
Wing strike.
Damn. I think I've seen 4 drops like twice ever. HP, double defense, crit rate. I mean, if it rolls crit damage, sure, but not really. Alright. One more pop of that. Okay, we need this. And it should be conflict, yes. Alright, let's see where that puts us for Veresa. We do want to... There we go. There we go. Oh, we can ascend! Awesome! That's right, she doesn't say anything for this. And now we need books. Okay. So, I think we're gonna have to do ley lines coming up because we have no books. But she is level 80 now.
And I know just the tune to accompany them. You wish
Hey,
to
got
hear
6 more bucks. Farming done. I do want to see something. Okay, so can we get the... No, we have nothing. Okay, so her talents are going to be 6 for a bit. Once we actually do this farming, Da, 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 da.
Let the world come alive.
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Breaking news. Hold that post. Let's fly. Bullseye. Locked on.
Phew. We should get that extra pop of resin, I think, by the time we're done. Not 100% sure on that, though.
Time to shine.
Go. You're free now. Not too far now.
Smile. Shoot bomb. Ha!
These things are freaking annoying.
Fire. Locked on. Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song.
Time to say hello. Be free.
Say cheese. Hard hitting it. Take me up. Bullseye.
Much better. Alright, one more run unless we get that one tick. While we're in here.
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Tell me what you see.
Smile. Shoot. Bomb.
Open fire! Open fire!
Knock him down.
Bastard went underground. Nope, still at 19. Now watch, I want to go to my map. It's because I have 20 now. Close. It was going to be in 30 seconds. So we will just... We'll just sit here for the 30 seconds to go back in. Actually, I could just go back in and fight and then it would be done. But I wanted to sip of my drink first. And then we'll deal with Verace's talents.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Time to say hello.
Hold that pose. Rick-a-doo. Let's fly.
Open fire!
Locked on.
Was my model doing something stupid again? There we go. Alright, let's condense. We just need silver right now for the other two. I'm being funny? Okay. Barisa. Hit the right button. There we go. Alright, let's see how far we can get. Oh, not very far. I don't really have fangs. Alright, so let's just make sure we can go 6 here. I can make 28. Oh no. More fangies are needed. Hanky dory. Alright. Sweet. Alright. So now she just needs the boss drops. So we'll fight bosses maybe tomorrow. Trying to think. So it would be Wednesday again for conflict. So I could do bosses tomorrow and then we just farm either... I would still like to get her final ascension, but it might be beneficial to actually level Eonson now. Just to try to get the team usable with their being level 80. So in which case, whatever is left over after all of that, just do one of the bosses for them, and then Friday, again, continue to do their bosses. Eonson's only level 50 though, right? No, she's 60. She's 60. Okay, she can go up. So burst and then skill and then that. Okay, so her talents are set for right now, and then hers are Monday. So that becomes another thing too. Maybe we do her talents to make sure we still have the books. So then that would mean, so we do our 3 artifacts, we could do the bosses, and then what's left over go after contention. And then Friday is open for the 3 artifact run, and then doing whoever boss is, which I think probably should be Eonson. But actually, yeah, we'll get the boss drops and then go and do ley lines. I think that would be smart. That's right, you're the Papilla. We have the Chonky for you. At the very least, the Papilla has the potential to drop the Electro Crystals. I'm trying to think of bosses. Who am I fighting for bosses? I'm fighting the Whale. And just in case we still need to use Mualani, but we also need it for Farina. And Auroron and Charlotte. So doing the Whale. Whale only drops Hydro. Got to do the Knave for Eonson. And we can also crown Chaska if we decide to for her burst if we get her drops. But the Knave only drops Pyro, and then I don't know about the dragon. Again, I have not fought the dragon from Natlan as a weekly boss. Pretty sure it drops Pyro, but I want to say it drops another crystal too. We could check, can't we? We have the power. You only drop Pyro, you motherfucker. Wait. How do you only drop Pyro? You're Electro too. Pretty sure, right? Or is that just like the abyssal energy that makes it look Electro? I don't know. I'm just disappointed. Whale is just Hydro. So it looks like more than likely we'll convert the Hydro. We want to save Pyro because we're going to be going for Malvika. So we want to make sure that we can get that all set. So we'll just hold on to those. I almost signed off the game without handing in my shit.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome
His form
to
is the form of
adventure.
Fire Dragon. That's true.
Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
That is all said and done. Alright, so for the most part, Veresa is usable. So again, I've mentioned this before while we work on Eonson, I could just throw in Bennett. So it's not going to be as good and things will just get knocked around everywhere because of, overload. But we could give her a try doing some stuff, like doing domains or something. So that's all good. I'm actually happy with that. We got more of game. I will do that in my own time, okay? Although I will say, because I did see someone do this very briefly, because I haven't done it yet, the trials. They changed the trial for Venti to actually have Auroron. So that was kind of cool. I appreciate them putting the older characters in their trials and giving the newer characters so that you can see how they mesh.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
That is a lot of
With the
noise.
mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
Why is Standing by Catherine so loud? Oh my god. Okay. And on that note, it's a perfect time to end. Again, I'm proud of myself for the Abyss. Again, that was something I've never done before. I've always had Nuvolette on any team and cleared it. So not be really being able to utilize him is uh shocking that I was able to do that. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try to strong arm it for just trying to get that last star, since I can just hold on to energy and stuff like that and not worry about 3-starring against the Seahorse. I don't know how this account's going to fare though. Like, that's going to be the interesting part, but we got a month to try to do it. And that's all we can really do, and just make the adjustments we need to and whatnot. Like I said, I've said this in a previous stream, that this account kind of got caught in limbo. It was doing really good to the point of almost 36 starring. I think we were consistently getting 35 stars, 33 to 35. And we just barely got back to getting the 33 because of the HP increases and stuff like that. And I've been, leveling talents. My artifacts aren't complete shit. Weapon choices, you can debate. I've had just bad luck in terms of getting 5-star weapons because it's always been a fucking bow. And it's always been the same fucking bow. But other than that, like, I have my supports and stuff like that. It's like, okay, you need DPS now, sure. And then I just lose the 50-50. That's what happened with Malvika. So we're definitely, with Veresa, it's going to be a big help. We're definitely going to gun for Malvika upon her rerun. Other than that, like, part of me, like, when Chaska reruns, I kind of want her constellations, because I do really like Chaska, and that's a lot of fun to play her. Other than that, I'm not really sure what there is I can do. I'm also at the point where I was on my main when I decided I needed to level characters to get their final ascensions and stuff, that I have to continuously do ley lines. I'm actually surprised I got Veresa and Eonson up to 80 and 60 without having to touch a ley line. So we'll have to plan to do that, and yeah, we'll just keep pushing forward. But there might be a time where I do take a break. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to play retro, in terms of a retro game, like I did with Breath of Fire and Chrono Trigger. Maybe one of the older Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy VI, which is my personal favorite. Or I don't know, maybe I'll throw in Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon is a nice, relaxing time. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'll see everyone tomorrow for more Genshin shenanigans, more concentrating on leveling stuff. I might break into the Fragiles just to keep that flow going. And we'll definitely have to... Let me see. What's my dust at? Because I am going to need more dust. Oh, good God. Good golly gee willikers. I got my work cut out for me. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care.